Hello, welcome to Study Circle. Today we are going to read Class 9th Standard Geography, Chapter 5 Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. This video is the summary of this whole chapter. If you are preparing for any teaching exam, then this video is very useful for you. This video is made only for revision purpose. So, let's start. Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. India is one of the 12 mega biodiversity countries of the world. India occupies 10th place in the world with about 47,000 plant species and 4th in Asia in plant diversity. 15,000 flowering plants in India constitute 6% in the world's total number of flowering plants. India also has approximately 90,000 species of animals as well as rich variety of fish in its fresh and marine waters. A plant community which has grown naturally without human aid is called natural vegetation. Natural vegetation that has been left undisturbed by humans for a long time is called virgin vegetation. Flora is used to denote plants of particular region or period, and fauna is a species of animal or a particular region or a period. Flora and fauna kingdom constitute biodiversity of a particular region or a period. Relief, climate, and ecosystem are three factors of biodiversity. Relief. Land. The nature of land influences the type of vegetation. Fertile lands support agriculture while undulating and rough terrains have grasslands and woodlands which give shelter to a variety of wildlife. Soil. Different types of soil provides basis for different types of vegetation. The sandy soils of the desert supports cactus and thorny bushes while wet, marshy, deltaic soil support mangroves and deltaic vegetation. The hill slopes with some depth of soil have conical trees. Climate. Temperature. The character and extent of vegetation are mainly determined by the temperature along with humidity in the air, precipitation and soil. Sunlight. Due to differences in latitude, altitude, season and duration of the day, there is a variation in duration of sunlight. Precipitation. That is rains. Areas of heavy rainfall have more dense vegetation as compared to other areas of less rainfall. In India, almost the entire rainfall is brought in by the advancing southwest monsoon, June to September, and retreating northeast monsoons. Ecosystem. All the plant and animals in an area are interdependent and interrelated to each other in their physical environment, thus forming an ecosystem. A very large ecosystem on land having distinct type of vegetation and animal life is called a biome. Importance of forest. Forests are renewable resources and play a major role in enhancing the quality of environment. Forests modify local climate, control soil erosion, regulate stream flow, support a variety of industries, provide livelihood for many communities, and offer panoramic or scenic view for recreation. Forest controls wind force and temperature and causes rainfall. It provides humus to the soil and shelter to the wildlife. Natural vegetation in India has undergone many changes due to several factors, as the growing demand for cultivated land, development of industries and mining, urbanization, and overgrazing of pasture. Now, types of vegetation. There are 5 types of vegetation may be identified in our country. That is tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, tropical thorn forest and scrubs, mountain forest and mangrove forest. First, the tropical evergreen forest. These forests are restricted to heavy rainfall areas of Western Ghats and the island group of Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar, upper parts of Assam and Tamil Nadu coast. They grow in an area of 200 cm of rainfall with short dry season. The trees reach great heights up to 60 meters or even above. These forests have rich vegetation of all kinds, trees, shrubs and creepers, which give it multi-layered structure since the region is warm and wet throughout the year. The forests appear green all the year round because there is no definite time for trees to shed their leaves. Commercially important trees of this forest are ebony, mahogany, rosewood, rubber and cinchona. Common animals found in this forest are elephants, monkey, lemur and deer. The plenty of birds, bats, sloths, scorpions and snails are also found. Tropical deciduous forest. Most widespread forest in India. These are also called the monsoon forest and spread over the region, receiving rainfall between 200 cm and 70 cm. Trees of this forest type shed their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks in dry summer. These forests are further divided into types, that is moist and dry deciduous. Moist deciduous, it found in areas receiving rainfall between 200 and 100 cm present mostly in the eastern part of the country. that is northeastern state along the foothills of the Himalayas, Jharkhand, West Orissa, Chhattisgarh, and on the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats. Teak is the most dominant species of this forest. Commercially important species are bamboo, sal, sesam, sandalwood, khair, kusum, arjun, mulberry. Now the dry deciduous found in areas having rainfall between 100 cm and 70 cm, present in the rainier parts of the peninsular plateau and the plains of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. There are open stretches in which teak, sal, peepal, neem grow. A large part of this region has been cleared for cultivation and some parts are used for grazing. Common animals found are lion, tiger, pig, deer, and elephant. Also, huge variety of birds, lizards, snakes, and tortoises are found here. Tropical thorn forest and scrubs. Tropical thorn forest and scrubs are found in the region of less than 70 cm of rainfall. The natural vegetation consists of thorny trees and bushes. Acacias, palms, euphorbias, and cacti are the main plant species. Trees are scattered and have long roots penetrating deep into the soil to get moisture. The stems are succulent to conserve water. Leaves are mostly thick and small to minimize evaporation. Common animals are rats, mice, rabbits, fox, wolf, tiger, lion, wild ass, horses, and camels. Mountain forest. Mountain forests have a succession of natural vegetation belts in the same order as we see from the tropical to the tundra region. Between a height of 1000 and 2000 meters, wet temperate types of forest containing evergreen broadleaf trees such as oaks and chestnuts are predominant. Between 1500 and 3000 meters, temperate forest containing coniferous trees like pine, deodar, silver, fir, spruce and cedar are found. At higher elevation, temperate grasslands are common. At high altitude, generally more than 3600 meters above sea level, alpine vegetation found which have silver fir, junipers, pines and birches trees are common. Near snow lines, shrubs and scrubs they merge into the alpine grasslands which are used extensively for grazing by nomadic tribes like Gujjars and the Bakarwals. At higher altitude, mosses and lichens form part of tundra vegetation. The common animals found in this forest are Kashmir stag, spotted deer, wild sheep, jackrabbit, Tibetan antelope, yak, snow leopard, squirrels, shaggy horn wild ibex, bear and rare red panda, sheep and goats with thick hair. Mangrove forest. These forests are found in the areas of coast influenced by tides where mud and silt get accumulated. Dense mangroves are common varieties with roots of plants submerged underwater. These are deltas of Ganga, the Mahanadi, the Krishna, the Godavari and the Kaveri. In the Ganga Brahmaputra delta, Sundari trees are found, which provide durable hard timber. Palm coconut, keora, agar also grow in some part of the delta. Royal Bengal tiger is the famous animals. Also turtle, crocodile, gharial and snakes are found in this forest. Wildlife. India has about 2000 species of birds which constitute 13% of the world's total. It is important to note that India has about 2000 species of birds which constitute 13% of the world's total. There are 2546 species of fish which account of nearly 12% of the world's stock. It also shares between 5 and 8% of the world's amphibians, reptiles and mammals. Elephants are found in the hot wet forest of Assam, Karnataka and Kerala. On-horned rhinoceros live in swampy and marshy land of Assam and West Bengal. Ran of Kutch is habitat of wild ass and camels are found in Thar desert. Indian bison, nilgai, blue bull, chosingha, four-horned antelope, gazelle and different species of deer are some other animals found in India. India is the only country in the world that has both tigers and lions. Gir forest in Gujarat is the natural habitat of lion, whereas tigers are found in the forest of Madhya Pradesh, the Sundarbans of West Bengal and the Himalayan region. The Himalayas harbor a hardy range of animals which survive in extreme cold. Ladakh's freezing high altitude are a home to yak, the saggy horned wild ox weighing around 1 ton, the Tibetan antelope, the bharal, that is blue sheep, wild sheep, and the kiang, the Tibetan wild ass. The ibex, bear, snow leopard and very rare red panda are found in certain parts. In the rivers, lakes, and coastal coasts, turtles, crocodiles, and gharials are found. Birds like peacock, pheasants, ducks, parakeets, cranes, and pigeons are some of the birds inhabiting the forest and wetlands of the country. Conservation of flora and fauna. The excessive exploitation of the plant and animal resource by human beings disturbed the ecosystem. About 1,300 plant species are endangered and 20 species are extinct. Also, few animals are endangered and some have become extinct. Cause of this threat are first, hunting by greedy hunters for commercial purposes, pollution due to chemical and industrial waste and acid deposits, introduction of alien species, and reckless cutting of forests to bring land under cultivation and inhabitation. Governmental step to protect flora and fauna of country. The 14 biosphere reserves have been set up in country to protect flora and fauna. Secondly, financial and technical assistance is provided to many botanical gardens by the government since 1992. Project Tiger, Project Rhino, Project Great Indian Bustard, and many other eco-developmental projects have been introduced. 89 national parks, 490 wildlife sanctuaries, and zoological gardens are set up to take care of natural heritage. The Sundarbans in West Bengal, Nanda Devi in Uttarakhand, and Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, and the Nilgiris, Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu have been included in the World Network of Biosphere Reserves. List of 14 bioreserves in India are first, Sundarbans, that is in West Bengal, Simlipal, that is in Odisha, third, the Gulf of Mannar, that is in Tamil Nadu, fourth, the Dihang Dibang, that is in Arunachal Pradesh, the Nilgiris in South India in the states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Kerala, Dibru Saikhowa, that is Arunachal Pradesh, Nanda Devi, that is in Uttarakhand, Agastya Malai, that is Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Nokrek, that is Meghalaya, Kanchenjunga is in Sikkim, Great Nicobar, that is in Bay of Bengal, Panchmari, that is in Madhya Pradesh, Manas in Assam, and Achanakmar, Amarkantak, that is in Chhattisgarh. So the important do you know of this chapter is that the virgin vegetation which are purely Indian are known as endemic or indigenous species, but those which have come from outside India are termed as exotic plants. According to India State of Forest Report 2011, the forest cover in India is 21.05%. Wildlife Protection Act was implemented in India in 1972 in India. It is very important to note that Wildlife Protection Act was implemented in India in 1972 in India. The Gir forest is the last remaining habitat of Asiatic lion. I told you about 14 bioreserves, but 4 more were added, and now it is 18 bioreserves. First is Sundarbans, Gulf of Mannar, Nilgiri, Nanda Devi, Nokrek, Great Nicobar, Manas, Kaksh, Sesachalam, Simlipal, Dihang, Dibru Saikhowa, Agastya Malai, Kanchenjunga, Panchmari, Achanakmar, Amarkantak, Cold Desert, Panna. Another fact is that 103, that is 103 national parks, 563 wildlife sanctuaries, and zoological gardens are set up to take care of natural heritage. In this picture, you can see the migratory bird. Migratory birds, where some of the wetlands of India are popular with migratory birds. During winter, birds such as Siberian crane come in large numbers. One such place favorable with birds in the Run of Kutch. At a place where the desert merges with sea, flamingo with their brilliant pink plumage come in thousands to build nest mounds from the salty mud and raise their young ones. It is one among many extraordinary sights in the country. So, it is the natural heritage of our country. If you like this video, then please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.